day 6 of 30 days of vlogging. My name's Michelle Haggerty with Michi's World of Chaos. And what do I want to talk about today? I'm going to just make it a quick informational thing. My mind has been thinking about mental illness and mental health today. Partly because I've been having some really fun anxiety attacks. I had, or just like moments of like I'm starting to feel heart palpitations or whatever. Anyway, I think, I don't know, it might just be the weather. It might just be the fact that I've been hearing about a lot of death today. There was wasn't a murder-suicide, but it was an attempted, I'm assuming attempted murder-suicide today. It's just some really sad news. If you're here, if you live in San Marcos, then you heard the news or you saw the information out there that was evacuating a certain part of San Marcos. And then I don't want to like give you the details because I don't know the details, but basically it looked like a case of domestic violence, or just by reading what the news report said about a woman that was trying to escape a man from a vehicle, and then he pushed her back into the car, and then he drove off, and somebody copied down the license plate, called the cops, and then the aftermath is she was injured, gunshot wound. She's okay, but she's injured, and he is dead now. I don't know if he killed himself or not. I don't know exactly what happened. This is just a small clip of news. I was thinking about this today, and I was thinking about how sad it was, how sad it is, and how if it was suicide, about how sad suicide is and what would bring somebody to that. And I'm not here to judge any of that. Anyway, it's been on my mind. And I've been thinking about doing a vlog about mental illness, but I don't have too much to say. But what I wanted to point out is that there's something here in San Marcos that I did not know about it until very recently, and I vlogged about it. I posted a vlog like the first week of my transformation contest, and that first week a friend of mine picked me up and took me to a meeting. It's called NAMI, N-A-M-I, National Alliance of Mental Illness, and they meet here in San Marcos. And it's a group of people. It's either people with mental disorders, mental illness, or whatever you call it, or loved ones and caretakers for people that suffer through it, or with it, or live with it. Anyway, the thing that has been on my mind lately, and I need to find the phone number for this, is that there is something here in San Marcos called a mental health officer. It's a police officer, but they are they're actually trained to diffuse and recognize situations of mental illness. I'm not saying that this is 100% relatable to what happened today, but it is something that it's just been on my mind a lot, about how I went to this meeting and it really opened my eyes. My husband's bipolar, and it's not always easy living with somebody that's like that. I mean, it's different over the years, but there was a time there when it was very bad and ugly in this household. It was before we were married, and I can get on that subject another time, but it makes me think, man, if I'd only known, like if there were mental health officers, it could, if a lot of people know, like it could really help a lot of situations, because sometimes people could be having an episode, schizophrenic, bipolar, manic, whatever. Sometimes people are arrested just because they don't know. Other people don't know what's going on in all this situation and the backstory. And I'm probably butchering information on this, so I'm going to try to find that information and post it on here. Anyway, it's just been on my mind. I don't really have anything profound to say about it, except for, I mean, not except for, I just don't have anything profound to say. And today I was driving home and it was dark and the sun was setting, and it was just, my mind was just thinking about that. And I was thinking about some situations that we've been in before here in this household, about when Daniel had his episode and his breakdown. And if you want to know about that, let me know, and I'll ask him if he wants me to talk about it. Otherwise, I'll let him do it. And but I was stuck at it. I was sitting at a stoplight, and I was just, my mind just went blank, and I just started thinking about the past. And I was thinking about things, and I was thinking about like suicide and how just how sad it is, and how it's so final, and there's so much death, and we really need to pay attention to people, and pay attention to people that have mental disorders, or that we may think, I don't know, we just, there's, I'm not going to say a lack of compassion, but there's a lack of understanding how our brains work, and how people, I don't know, how people work, I guess, that have depression, or that are bipolar, or have anxiety, and recognizing those things is just really important. Okay, I'm going over my time again. I was told by my sister that I ramble on too long, and I'm kind of long-winded, and I need to get to my point. So my point is that do some research and learn about it. And if you want information on NAMI, let me know, and I'll try to post it in the link in the comments below. And if you've got anything to say, let me know. If you got ideas of things that you want to hear me talk about, let me know. Please feel free to share. Michi's World of Chaos. I'm here on Facebook and on YouTube. So, yeah. Have a good night.